Now, here's the twist. Most people remember Ralph Carter not for his dazzling Broadway beginnings, but as the wisecracking Michael Evans from the hit sitcom Good Times. What many don't know is that Carter's career was already soaring before television came calling, and his life after the spotlight took a direction that may surprise you even more. Ralph David Carter entered the world on May 30th, 1961, in New York City, where his upbringing was guided by his mother, Ms. Lucille Carter. She was a strong yet warm figure who provided the foundation for his early years. In his neighborhood, Ralph grew up alongside a boy who would later become just as famous, Lawrence Fishburne. At the time, neither could have imagined their names would both become fixtures in entertainment history. From the beginning, Carter's path seemed set. By age 9, he was already performing on Broadway, showcasing his talent in productions like The Me Nobody Knows, Dude, and Via Galactica. His real breakthrough came in 1973, when he was cast as Travis Younger in Raisin, the musical based on Lorraine Hansberry's A Raisin in the Sun. The role earned him major acclaim, a Drama Desk Award, a Theatre World Award, and a Tony nomination. Practically overnight, he became one of the most promising young actors of the decade. Television soon came knocking. In 1974, producer Norman Lear saw Carter's potential and secured his release from Broadway to cast him in Good Times, the groundbreaking sitcom centered on a working-class black family in Chicago. Ralph stepped into the role of Michael Evans, the outspoken youngest son, whose fierce sense of justice earned him the nickname Militant Midget. Through Michael, Carter confronted audiences with issues of poverty, inequality, and race at a time when those conversations were often avoided. What made the performance so authentic was that Carter himself shared many of the convictions voiced by his character. When Good Times ended in 1979, Carter faced a challenge that has haunted many child stars, breaking away from the role that made him famous. Acting jobs became scarce, but his creative drive pushed him into music. In 1976, he released Young and in Love, which produced a Billboard charting single of the same name, and in 1985 he returned with Get It Right. He also sang in nightclubs, staying connected to the stage even as television no longer offered him the same spotlight. Fame, however, had its darker side. As a child, Carter received cruel hate mail and dealt with unfounded speculation about his sexuality, rumors fueled by stereotypes and his youthful appearance. Rather than confront them publicly, he chose to guard his privacy and concentrate on building a meaningful personal life. In 1987, he married Lisa Parks, and the couple welcomed 2 sons, Michael and James. After their marriage ended in 1992, he later wed River York in 1994, and together they raised 3 children, Phoenix, Jessica, and Viva. His family became the steady anchor that carried him through life beyond Hollywood. Away from television, Carter discovered a new mission, uplifting Black artists and celebrating underrepresented talent. He became vice president of the Audelco Awards, a respected organization that shines a light on African American theater. He also wrote and staged works such as Grandma's Hands at the National Black Theater Festival and supported scholarships to open doors for aspiring performers from marginalized communities. Today, Ralph Carter resides in New York City, living quietly while remaining deeply involved in the arts. In 2024, he reunited with his Good Times castmates to honor the show's 50th anniversary, a moment that underscored how deeply the sitcom continues to resonate. Now in his 60s, with an estimated net worth of about $1 million, he has built a legacy that stretches beyond childhood fame. Ralph Carter's journey tells a story not just of early stardom, but of resilience and reinvention. From dazzling Broadway as a child, to shaping television history in Good Times, to championing the theater community later in life, he has proven that success isn't only about staying in the spotlight, it's about creating a lasting impact. His career shows that brilliance doesn't vanish with time, it transforms, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire.